Next patient, please. Yeah, thanks for seeing me, Doc. Could you please let me know why you've called me in today? Yeah, I've called you in to discuss your genetic testing results because your partner and yourself have both tested as being carriers for Tay-Sachs disease. What do you mean by carriers? Does that mean we have the disease, or does it mean that we're still healthy? What it means is that you have two versions of the gene, and in this case, the faulty gene, or the gene that results in Tay-Sachs disease, is on the recessive version. So you have one dominant and one recessive version, so you are healthy, but you carry the recessive gene. Same as your partner. Yeah, right. Well, that's good news that we're healthy. But what would happen if we were unhealthy and we had Tay-Sachs disease? What are some of the symptoms? As you can see from this image of the newborn, is that Tay-Sachs disease affects the nervous system, so the brain and the spinal cord, and can result in brain damage, cataracts, jaundice, enlarged liver, and kidney damage. Yeah, right. How does this happen? Old mate at the general store said that it was genetic. What does that even mean? Old mate at the general store is correct. It is genetic. And I'll explain how, using this image, how Tay-Sachs disease is formed. So there is a mutation on a gene. A mutation is an incorrect genetic sequence. So on chromosome number 15, this genetic sequence would result in a protein. It codes for a protein called beta hexosaminidase A. Now this gene is often called hexa gene, and its role is to code for this protein. This protein is an enzyme, and that enzyme's role is to break down GM2 ganglioside. Now, if there is a faulty code or a faulty gene or mutation of the gene, then the protein won't work correctly, and the gangliosides will be allowed to build up, and it will accumulate in the lysosomes. These lysosomes are found in the nervous system. An accumulation of the ganglioside will then result in the symptoms that we were talking about earlier of the nervous system and will result in Tay-Sachs disease. Whoa, heavy stuff. So if it's genetic, is there a chance of my partner and I passing it on to the next generation? We're thinking about having kids because we hate sleep. Yes, unfortunately, there is a chance of you passing on this gene to the next generation. So you can see up the top there with the dominant big T and the recessive little t, that's you. You have one copy of the dominant gene and one copy of the recessive gene. You're healthy, but you carry the recessive gene. On the side, your partner also has one copy of the dominant gene and one copy of the recessive gene, and they too carry the disorder. What I've done here is drawn this square out to show you that there is a 25% chance of having a child that has the both dominant versions of the gene and therefore being totally healthy, unaffected, and not carrying the disorder. There is also a 50% chance that the child would carry the condition but not have the condition. That'd still be healthy. There is unfortunately a 25% chance that the child would have Tay-Sachs disease because there's two copies of the recessive gene there. Well, that's not great news, but thank you so much for seeing me today, Doctor, and clearing up those questions for me. Thanks for dropping in.